Hi, I'm Angie, and today I'm making some black walnut cookies. When I was down south, I picked up a bag of black walnuts. These are genuine black walnuts, and I didn't really know anything about them, so I did a little research and I found out that these are a wild walnut, and they're hand harvested and very nutritious and natural. They're kind of expensive because they're not commercially grown in orchards, and like I said, they're hand harvested. But I was really curious to try them, and I got a couple recipes, and today I'm going to make the black walnut cookies from Taste of Home. You can go to my blog at overthekitchencounter.com to get the link for the written recipe. I'm actually going to just make half the batch today, so of course you can just double the recipe or print out the recipe as it's written. We're going to start by making the cookie dough, and you'll need a greased cookie sheet, but don't preheat the oven just yet, because once we make the dough, we're going to roll it into some chopped nuts and refrigerate it for a couple of hours. The first thing I'm going to do is prepare the walnuts, because you're going to add some to the batter, and then, as I said, you're going to roll the dough in some of the chopped nuts. So to make the cookie dough, it's a pretty standard recipe. As I said, I'm going to make half the recipe, so I'm starting with half a cup of softened butter. And I'm going to cream that with 1 cup of packed brown sugar. So just get those creamed together. Okay, once the butter and sugar are creamed together, you can add 1 egg and a half a teaspoon of vanilla extract. And just beat those in. For the dry ingredients, I've got 1 3/4 cups of all-purpose flour and a half teaspoon of baking soda and just 1/8 of a teaspoon of salt, just a pinch of salt. And I'll just gently stir that in. And once that has come together, you can stir in the black walnuts. Of course, you can use regular walnuts as well. So I've got about 3/4 of a cup of the walnuts here. Stir those in. Okay, now I'm going to shape the dough into about a 15-inch roll, and I'm going to roll it in the leftover nuts from the recipe, so about 1/4 or 1/3 of a cup of finely chopped nuts. Then we'll refrigerate it. And the cookie dough log, which I'll roll in the nuts. Then I'll wrap this in plastic wrap and refrigerate it for a couple hours or until it's firm. I'm going to bake these at 300 degrees for about 12 minutes after we slice them. And then they'll be ready to go. Okay, you've had a couple hours off. Now it's time to preheat your oven to 300 degrees Fahrenheit. And I've taken the cookie log out of the refrigerator. And we're going to slice this up into 1/4-inch slices and place them 2 inches apart on a greased cookie sheet. And slice these into 1/4-inch rounds. The black walnuts definitely have a distinct aroma. I can say that. I haven't tried them yet, so this will be very interesting, but the smell is quite different. The chilled dough is very easy to slice. Okay, so I'll put those on my cookie sheet. As I said, we'll bake these at 300 for about 12 minutes until they're just starting to go golden. Okay, I'll continue slicing up the log. I'll pop these ones in the oven and I'll show them to you when they're done. Okay, here we go. It's been 12 minutes. The cookies are done. They smell like cookies now. Smell pretty good. So you just want to let them cool a couple minutes on the pan and then put them on the rack to cool completely. Thanks for watching, and I hope you try some black walnut cookies.